All right, we're gonna be watching Sako. Who's gonna be playing Soldier 76. This is Platinum 4 on PC, I would say, something like that. Yeah. Dropped from Masters 4 to Plat, and now I'm kind of lost. So I made a post about this, I think, about 3 weeks ago. But in all honesty, I don't know if anyone has really dropped this hard or something. I guarantee people have dropped a lot more than this. I personally have dropped more than this. It's 10 ranks. Yeah, just about. I've dropped just about that much. That was when I was like forcing one tricking like diva and stuff. I just don't get it how I'm dropping hard if I made it all the way to Masters on my own, and it seems like my gameplay's gotten worse, or I don't know, I can't really tell, and the amount of levers and tilted / throwing players I get on my team isn't really helping. Not saying it's happening frequently, but it's annoying. Not only that, but now I'm feeling kind of bummed out and kind of hopeless because of a stupid loss streak leading to this. Maybe I am the problem, you are. And maybe I'm doing something very awful causing this major D rank, but I just don't get it how I went from Masters to Plat. I was originally a high diamond player, but it seems like I've gotten worse for no apparent reason. I've even asked some of my high rank friends for some VOD reviews, and of course, yeah, they said that sometimes I'm too aggressive against the enemy, causing me to take dangerous angles, and other stuff, but that's it. I mean, I would ask if someone could VOD review me, but I feel very hopeless now since I've dropped all the way to Plat 1 today, maybe even more. Oh, it's Plat 1. Even more down since I'm 3-7 on my rank card. It's funny that you asked your higher ranked friends for advice, and they gave you advice, and you completely ignored the advice. And you're like, yeah, maybe I'm making bad plays and stuff, but like, that couldn't be why I'm losing. It is why you're losing. Like, I don't get it. Like, it seems like they already gave you the advice you needed to figure out why you're losing, right? That you're taking overly aggressive angles and quote unquote other stuff. Yeah, that's why you're losing. Anyway, we're going to go over this game. I'm going to skip through some of it probably pretty quickly. It's late. For starters, I will say your aim is super good for your level. Your aim is like 90, and aim and reaction time, I would say it's like 95th to 99th percentile for your rank. That's great, right? That's an excellent base. It's honestly something that most, like, vast majority of reviews I do, people are aim is average or below average for their rank. Obviously, if their aim is above average, they usually climb out. It's relatively rare. I would say less than 1 out of 10 that I get people whose rank is like way above. I think your rank, your aim is way, way, way above your platinum. Like, I believe that you were masters at some point in time because your aim is much better than the other people in your rank by an enormous margin. I'm not exaggerating when I say like you're 95th, 99th percentile in terms of aiming ability. Which means if you are losing, it's because your game sense and decision making must be truly horrendous. It's honestly not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Yeah. So let's kind of go through this. You're gonna win the first round, right? For just context, you're gonna win the first round, and you're gonna lose the next two. The reason why I cover the first round is because I want to point out some of your bad habits that you have, and how they're going to compound upon themselves into losses, right, for the future rounds, and why the bad habits you have turn into, like, sometimes you can still just out aim your way through it, and sometimes it doesn't work out because you're just giving yourself too many disadvantages. So you can run go high ground here, which is great. I think that's perfectly fine. You can hear the soldier up here. He's going to get there before you, which is alarming. I don't really know how he beats you this badly. You're not here at the beginning. So this is a major mistake, not being at the door. Like, something little like that means that when you get to here, the soldier's already on high ground. This soldier should win this fight, even skill, 80% plus of the time. This is like a trivially easy win at this point in time. But you know what? Because you're just way the hell better than this soldier, you just wreck him. It's not even close. You don't even have a heal station for most of this. You just shredded this soldier. Like, I want to put out, like, this is so unusual in this situation. Like, oh no, I hit the... Like, you completely shred this soldier in what is you're coming up a stairwell into a doorway when he's already there, and he heard you coming, and he could have put the heal station down, right? Like, this is, if I was sitting here, if I would literally bet like $1,000, $10,000 that I'd win this fight, right, against an evenly skilled opponent, easily, no question, right? Easily win this fight. Like, he's so advantaged here, and you absolutely shred this guy. Right? It's some overflicking, right? Good helix. You pop him in the air, right? But, like, it's mostly him missing. Like, your aim is good enough, right, considering the situation. It's mostly him missing you, though, to be fair. But, like, Again, it's not even close how badly you beat him. You have 52 damage taken. That's nuts. I mean, net damage after healing. But he's dead, so, like, this play single-handedly basically wins the first fight, right? If you could do this on a regular basis, you should win every single game, like 90% plus of the time. Like, this is a crazy disadvantage situation that you still won. So you're going to come out here. By the way, you have to stop jumping so much. You don't jump all the time, all that much when you're dodging, thankfully, but like this jump is unnecessary and it's going to throw off your aim against the Bastion, because this Bastion should already be half dead at this point in time. You're going to gun people down, great. Nothing's really happening. They're kind of hanging out over there. Honestly, like, I think you think about dropping here, but I wouldn't have done that. I would just run up here to maintain high ground and then keep attacking from this angle. Dropping low is going to expose you to other stuff. So see, Ramacha's on you, now he's coming after you, now he's pressuring you. You see how you're getting forced back and now you're not dealing damage? If you're high ground, the Ramacha can't do anything to you. And you kill the Life Weaver now you kill the Bastion, right? Excellent, you kill the Soldier and comes back in, great, perfect. But instead, you're being chased by a Ramatra. This is significantly reducing your uptime because you're being chased by the tank. Your biggest issue is, I probably should let it off of this. Your biggest single issue is that you are hyper aggressive into all situations. And I think it works for you, or has worked for you to some extent, because you're simply so much mechanically better than the opposition that you can put yourself into crazy situations, take a fight. Like, I never, if I was here late, AFK, I heard a soldier running up there, saw him, like, up here, there's no way I run up the stair and try to take this fight. Like, there's no chance that I win that fight. It's such a bad idea. But because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go up here and be a boss and kill him, like, you just think you can get away with anything. And I think that's kind of where your gameplay reminds me often when I see like Valorant or CSGO players come to Overwatch and they try to solve all problems by just out-aiming the enemy. And it works like a good chunk of the time until they hit like Platinum Diamond, and then their lack of game sense really, really holds them back and they find it frustrating. They're like, this game is stupid, I can't win just by aiming, because they don't get like the other aspects of the game. You could have easily won this fight by now just by standing right here and then you're literally good to go. But because you're not, you're going to get chased by the Ramacha, and tanks especially give you so much trouble. You just don't know what to do about him. Right, now you're fighting him. Right, he's low, great. By the way, you could have just stayed up here. There's no reason to drop right now. He's going to die regardless. At this point, he has no tools left to survive. Helix coming up in 1 second. Just stand still right here and gun him down. Right, or fire Helix when it's up in a second. You're good no matter what here. There's no reason to drop. Dropping is a bad idea. Try to maintain high ground. Right, it takes you so much longer to kill him as a result. So right here, he's dead. You're covering for a second. That's fine. There's no need to run. You hear the gunfire, by the way. You don't want to run here. You want to run here. And that's also a note, is that you're bad with audio cues. You're really bad with audio cues. Life Weaver's dead. Excellent. So we're just chilling. Right, Bastion's here. Soldiers in the right room. Again, I think it's crazy that you would push down here. Like, this is not an angle that you would push down. You already have the high ground control. Why are you pushing down here where there could be anything? Like, he could be supported by a support right here, and then you just lose this fight. But you go down here anyway. You're like, oh, you put down the healing station. I would also point out that you push this with 4 ammo. What the heck? You fire 4 bullets. You're like, oh, look, this is not going to work. Ramatra pushes you. Now you have to run back. Like, this is just sloppy stuff. Like, your aim is so good. If you just were a little better at everything else, like, these games would be rolls. Okay, Ramatra's here. You can just stay here, honestly, until the Ramatra pushes you out. You should still have heal station right now. But like, until the Ramatra pushes you, I would just stay right here. This is such a strong position with good cover. But instead, you rotate down to double doors. Right? This is okay. I think, again, if you're playing high ground, you murder the backline. Because I want the Ramatra to chase me. That's good. If the Ramatra chases me, I'm wasting the time of a tank. If I'm over here, Ramatra's dead, right? Mercy's dead, Soldier's dead, etc. I'm in good shape. You put a heal station here. Right, Soldier, strong position, right? Has cover, right? Downhill, he should win this fight, and he's being Mercy's pocketed now. Your Mercy's going for res. You gun down the Mercy. Okay, this is fine, right? You Helix the Ramatra. You run. It's fine. Right, you run back up. This is fine. Just for Ramatra. Okay, great, excellent. Clean up. Going forwards. So your Orisa's gonna die here somehow. I don't know what the heck your Orisa's doing. So at this point, you should be thinking, look, I want to stall this out to 99. Unlikely I'm going to win this fight. I want to stall out to 99, save my ulti, and then use my ulti to win the next fight. All right, you dodged that one, great. Right, you dodged that one, great. Mercy goes for you. I understand popping Visor here because you're like, oh, I can kill the Mercy here. It's unlikely you can actually kill the Mercy because you're so fast in Valk, but I understand why you popped this, but I think that it actually would have been better to save it. Right, kill the Mercy. Right, she really shouldn't have died there. She could just flown underneath and just like kind of zigzagged around in circles, and you're just never going to get her. You're going to run away from the Ramatra. So you hear the Ramatra here. Oh, by the way, before this happened, You should have seen the Ramatra rotating right now. So you saw him in that left doorway. Now you see him in this right doorway. And you should recognize, look, after I kill this Mercy, he's coming up. You can hear him. It's low in sound because I'm doing this the replay review, but you hear his footsteps right here. They're super freaking loud in the game. After you got this kill, you should have dropped down this way and then try to clear out this angle because the Ramatra's right behind you. And even through Visor, like he's not gonna like Visor does nothing against tanks because Visor just increases your accuracy to perfect. Like, but nobody misses tanks once you get to like Platinum Plus. Like your accuracy on tanks is already 100%. So who cares if you're a Visor or not? Like the Ramatra doesn't care. He's still going to run through your advisor and kill you. And I think that's something you have trouble with. You don't know how to fight tanks because tanks have so much more health and defensive abilities than you're used to compared to squishies. And so like this whole like situation is just bad. Waking him up there with Helix was bad. You still got him down. Go ahead here, go for the Yari, Bastion crazy out of position. I understand here why you go for Mega. You can go for Mega in a second. I probably would have thought about at least peeking with the Orisa because I hear the Javelin on the Soldier. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, so you're going to hear you hear Visor here, then you hear Javelin, and if you just did any damage here, the Soldier dies like instantly. But instead you run for the Mega, but I get it. Like you heard the Bastion, I think you would have died if you traded for the Soldier. But you come back in, you're good. Yep, kill the Yari, cap. I don't think anything super interesting happens here. Oh, they're going to kill you. So, alright. You've capped. You should immediately rotate back up to high ground. Again, high ground's so important. Be on high ground right now. Then, like, look, I can gun down the Zarya, gun down the supports, right? Just chill. Zarya on point, great. Ignore her, kill the Kiriko, right? Force the Swift Step onto point, right? But now you're on point, which puts you in a lot more danger. See? Because you're on point here, the Soldier can attack you, and now you're flanked, and now you get blown up. If you're high ground, oh, I'm getting shot, I just step backwards, crouch, whatever, and you're good. Like, this is an example of you just being sloppy, just not taking high ground every chance you get a Soldier. Soldier's one of the best high ground heroes in the game. So, we're going to push in. You see a Bastion, you decide, hey, look, Bastion, Yari, 2-on-1, I don't care, I'm going to push it anyway. Like, you literally don't care what the enemy positioning is. By the way, you would have heard the footsteps of the Zarya coming, you should have rotated already. The Zarya in front of you just shuts you down completely. By the way, now you should be aiming for headshots. This is where your aim lets you down. Like your body shot accuracy is quite good. Your headshot accuracy is lower than I would expect for masters. Right? Against tanks, you should be constantly going for headshots. Like you see how you're just brawling your way forwards? Like you have no thought for, hey, maybe I should take a different angle. You're literally just constantly forcing. See how close you are to the tank? You're just constantly jumping forwards. You know, I think you put down heal station. Yeah, you put down heal station because you're like, I'm gonna force my way through this no matter what. It's a crazy plan. You could have just gone this way, taken this angle, right? Force the Soldier down, right? Kill everybody on the point. Go this side, kill everyone on the backside of the point. Excellent. Rotate, go up, take high ground, points taken. Instead, you're just like, you have no direction that you go other than forwards. I would have just peeked the Bastion here and killed him instantly. Because you see how low he is? Helix is 120. Because you don't use Helix to get kills often, I suspect you actually don't know how much damage it does. Or you don't know how much boxes are. Boxes are 25 health, by the way. So you could just Helix them right here and not finish the reload. But because you allowed him the reload, you gave a chance for support to heal him, for example. It doesn't end up mattering, but I'm just noting here. Another Soldier duel. You decide to give up on this one. You dodge the Helix. That's a bad Helix by him. You kill a Kiriko who walks into your Helix, so steps into it. Cap. Alright, first point's over. So we still won it, but I would note, that could have been a 100-0 very easily if you just stayed on high ground. Okay, we're going to come forwards. The opposing team has gone dive. That's very bad news for you because you have no idea what to do about tanks. You're going to shoot the Winston. You put down heal station. So this is a good example of like, this is a bad position, okay? So you're out here first. Your tank is not here. It's not ready. This Winston's going to pop bubble. You're popping heal station because you think you can sit here and fight it. But with Bubble and his team coming behind him, you cannot fight this. This fight is already over. Because the Winston is here, you need to just leave and go this way. It's too dangerous to go to the left because you have no idea what the enemy lineup is. You should just leave and go right and just take the point. Right? Just chill, wait for your tank to make some space, then go in. But you don't care about your tank making space. You just want to do your own game. You just want to run at the enemy, W mouse 1, every opportunity you get, which is forward and attack for people who don't know in console. Right? See? Like, this bubble's gonna pop, okay? Do you kill the Kiriko? No. Do you kill, like, the Winston up here, who's landing back on your team? No. Instead, hey, look, there's 3 enemies over here. I can hear them all in the elevator. I'm going to chase all of them down. All 3 of them, all at once. You know, like this is nuts. You go up here, it's good helix. Like this is like still pretty good aim, but you just fight everyone, literally everyone, all the 4 people, all the 5 people, all at once. You like. I wish I could screenshot this and like put it somewhere. This is the essence of your game. This moment right here, where you're fighting a 5-on-1, but because you're mechanically better than the opposing team, 2 of them are nearly dead. In fact, 3 of them are nearly dead. And if you just had like the tiniest bit more patience or like a different positioning, you would completely roll these games. It's like very rare for me to see a game which is like this stark, like how big the difference is. You know, like your whole team is just still chilling down here, and you've already got up there and died. And like you might have like 3 times as much damage as anybody else in this game, but it doesn't matter because you still end up dying. Honestly, it's pretty funny. All right, you're gonna get rezzed here. So Winston's gonna go down. Winston means you need to leave right away. Yep, that's fine. You're gonna rotate. You're in trouble, but I mean, it's kind of a bad position for you to get rezzed in. I think I would have thought to like kind of run in here and go to the other side, but I think no matter what, I think you're dying here. Yeah, I don't think you're surviving here no matter what. All right, reset. Yep, burn down the Winston. Great, fine. He has no bubble. Great, punish him. I would note you are frontlining right now. You have no tank. You are still going first. This is a good example of the problems that you have. Rotating. Okay, I like this, right? Go silent. Okay, you see the soldier? You can't beat the soldier straight up, right? Unless your Mercy's pocketing you, but if he gets a Mercy pocket, he's still going to win. So you don't have to go that way. You can just go to the right and clear off this. Soldier's so good at off angles, right? You want to fight in the medium-ish range, right? Soldier's really good at like the 20 to 35 meter range is really, really good for Soldier. So like take here, right? Tap the point over here. Force them to come down. That's a really strong strategy to deal with high ground when they have strong high ground control already. You don't want to mess with the Winston? Yeah, see. But this ends up being kind of a mistake by the Winston because the Orisa could have kidnapped him. But in general, I would be like careful with doing plays like this. Especially, bubble at 600 health, which I'm pretty sure you don't know. You're not going to burn through 600 health with your gun. So you do, it's about 20 damage a shot now. I can't remember, they nerfed it back to 19. But you do 600 damage exactly with a full clip. You don't want to burn your entire clip in the bubble because by the time you finish reloading, shooting and reloading, the bubble will be gone anyway. So if you're solo shooting a bubble, do not shoot the bubble. Just walk into the bubble and shoot the Winston if you're going to do this. But Orisa should have killed the Winston right here because she should have kidnapped him and then speared him. So I see 2 people high ground. What do? I'm going high ground. The Winston's attacking me too. All right, you burned the Winston down. Okay, now he's popped it. You put down heal station or no? You don't have heal station. Yeah, you just run up here. Yeah, that's fine. You go up here. Great. 2-on-1 Mercy pocket. I'm floating in the air. I'm taking this fight. That soldier should have just melted you out of the air. There's no reason you should be alive right now. You put up a biotic, you're bringing down the Winston, which is actually a pretty good plan because he's low and discorded. Sojourn, in your face, right here. Hello? 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 Still burning the Winston? Okay, fine. Did you forget the Sojourn's still here? You could still kill the Sojourn. Oh, okay, you finally go for it. Great, great, great. Almost get the kill. You're still super low, or you got low, but you got healed. 34, right? What's this, your life weaver healing you? Okay, you're back up top, gunning him down, excellent, right, cool. Oh, 3-on-1, you drop, this is a good call, right, good call to drop, well, sort of, because your team actually comes up with you, but you didn't necessarily know that. I understand this drop, your team was not, like, ready for that. But, soldier down here, get the kill, easy kill. So this is a good example where I'm like, I don't think you actually know the values of the game, which make me feel, I don't know if this is true or not. Again, you feel like someone who has come from another FPS background who's picked up Overwatch relatively recently because your mechanics are good, but your game sense is bad. This is an insta-kill on the Sojourn, right? 120 damage instantly kills a Sojourn who has like 105 right now. Yeah, 103. So this is an insta-kill. Directs here are very, very easy, but even without that, the splash is still going to do 80, so you could just tap her twice. Two bullets and a helix instantly kills her. But see how much longer you shoot her? That might not feel long, but I think if you have an FPS background, you realize that was actually an eternity by FPS standards. Like, she should have been dead pretty much right now. I would have killed her. But see how much longer it is? That's significantly longer. At higher ranks, you're going to get blown up in fights like that because they're just going to know the break points better than you will. All right, you kill the soldier. Great. Going down. You heard the Mercy. Great. Excellent. Mercy's low. I would have popped Visor on my way up right now if you were worried about losing the fight, because right now this is dead time. It's really hard to aim this far away while you're jumping up. Pop Visor on the way up. That way you'd already have Visor and shooting right now. Instead, you pop Visor late, which is going to give people the opportunity to escape. Kiriko's gone. You're looking for the Mercy. Can't find her. Right? Winston's chasing you. Right call is chasing Mercy down. But again, you could have killed both of them before they got out of range. Winston's out there. Nothing you can do. Winston drops. Okay, great. Yep. Easy kill. Alright, so we're on high ground. This is good. Yeah, it's a tough angle from there. The map's designed that way. Alright, kind of burning the shield down. I would honestly just shoot the Winston because you really want to farm ult charge here. Winston's on you. The correct call against Winston is not to let him land on you. Landing on you does a lot of damage. It does 50 damage, plus if he's charged up, that's another 50, plus melee is 30, it's 130 damage. You do not want this to happen. Winston jumps on you, the correct response is to sprint away outside of where he lands, then put that bubble outside Tesla range, or a healing station on Tesla range, and then shoot the bubble. If he comes through the bubble, you'll melt him, and you'll beat him with heal station. Heal station negates like 70% of his damage. If he doesn't leave the bubble, great. You just destroy the bubble, you wasted his bubble, and he does nothing. Trading bubble plus Winston time for a soldier is bad trade. Really, really bad trade. But you decide, hey, I'm just going to stand here, let him land on me. He deals a ton of damage, and he knocks you out of heal station range. So this is not so good, right? You should have done this from the beginning. Run out here, put the heal station down, and now fight it. Cutting him down. Great. Excellent. He's dead. Mercy's trying to kill you. You're in trouble. Okay, goes for the res. Nothing you do to stop that. Trance gets popped. Right? Soldier low, but just getting pocketed there, can't die. Winston's in your back line, not a lot you can do here. Yeah, just go for your best. I mean, like, this is fine. I mean, you're not gonna win them all. Alright, you're running up here. We're fine. So just noting, right? So I think you have the right feel here, which is, look, I need to take a different angle because nothing's going to happen if I stay here. So you do the correct thing, which is rotating over here. High ground is available right now, so you can just go up and take high ground at this moment in time. I think taking this spot is reasonable. You shouldn't be shooting the Winston here, you should be shooting the soldier. You don't actually know the soldier's low, so in replay we can see it, but in the game you have to deal some damage, or teammates doesn't. I don't know exact mechanics around it, but you should be shooting the soldier right now, and specifically Helix followed by shooting, and the soldier would die right now. But even now, this is still okay. Go over here, pick up the Mega, go upstairs. Yep. Go up the ramp. You're good, right? So be careful about putting down heal station too early, right? I know the Winston's been going for me all game, which makes sense. If I was a Winston, I'd be going for you all game because you've been murdering my team. So expect the Winston to go for you. I don't want to put heal station and then have him force me out of it. I want him to chase me. Then I want to run down here, pick up the mini, be like, okay, you can keep chasing me. Now I'll put down the mini, or put down heal station and fight you. You know, like this is not so good. You can go here on the flank. Kiriko, swift step. Okay, that's good. Track that. I don't want to be in the center here. I want to be playing this wide angle so I can help deal with high ground. But Kiriko's out here for some reason. Excellent. Good kill, right? Really, really smooth kill on her. Okay. So, she dies right here. You're still low. Your support is around the corner here. So you need to figure out, look, how do I get some sustain in the situation? This is another good reason why you don't want to use heal station frivolously. If you have heal station right now, you're in much better condition for this fight. But you pop Visor here for no reason. You have no information right now that's going to tell you that Visor is going to do anything, okay? You can't see the soldier over here, you have no idea what's going on high ground, and you don't know where the Winston is. So all these reasons mean you should not pop Visor right now. Instead, Winston comes down, he drops bubble on you, you still haven't popped Visor, and now you pop bubble with a Visor with a bubble around you? Like, this is no good. Now, luckily, the Winston actually is super low, but again, with the bubble and your no health and the fact that you just got heal station, you're going to die here and lose the bubble completely. Or lose the Visor. Like, that is like a really, 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 really bad play. You should have had heal station here. Even without heal station, you could have run out here, take the Mega, come back in. Like, it's 99%, but your Reese is already on point, so you're good. Come back in here, apply damage pressure from this angle, right? You know, let your Risa force out cooldowns. Like, as the Risa has plenty of health. She could stay alive forever without you, right? Life Weaver's back in. This fight's totally different if you just don't throw right there. Alright, come back in. I think you pop heal station right away. Just gun her down, right? Helix, bam, 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 right? She's dead. Why are you putting heal station down first? This is no good. She's like low enough that you didn't have to worry about that. I don't think you should put down heal station. I think you're putting heal station down consistently too early. So, same problem as before. Winston's coming up. You saw the Winston right there. You hear the jump right now. You should immediately be sprinting into the far corner or jumping off at this point in time. But far corner here would be good because your life leader's with you. Just literally sprint to here. And what is he going to do to you? Instead of doing that, you decide to try to fight him. As FYI, if you have to burn through the Winston bubble, he has 1,123 health right now, not including the armor bonus. You're never going to kill him. Never going to kill him. Not going to happen. This is a big waste of your time. Yeah, and now you die. Because you get low, right? You get low, so soldier's able to body shot you, right? 110, pow. Not even a headshot, just body shots you. Because you're trying to take bad fights. Like, you're so bad at dealing with tanks. 99%, all you have to do is take one fight differently and you win. Okay, last round. So, this is probably one of the worst maps in the game for Soldier. So Soldier is good at those medium-ish engagement distances. Also maps where high ground is ramp accessible relatively easily, and high ground is meaningful. So you want medium sight lines, right? Good distance. And good high ground. This does not qualify. These are lots of close range, brawly fights, and the only high ground here is honestly not that big a deal because of how narrow the spots are. They don't have good line of sight to the point. They don't have any cover up here as it is. There's only a mini up here as sustain. And you can cap the point without them even be able to see you. So in general, I would say this is not a good Soldier map. Does it mean you can't win on it? No, absolutely not. I'm just noting this is not a good Soldier map. So of the three maps, this is the least likely map for you to win. I would say the last map you played, City Center, is one of the best Soldier maps in the game. If once you keep high ground, if they don't get you off, you're pretty much gonna carry. All right, you go for here. I think this is fine. Yep. Looking for more damage. Okay. Oh, you nearly kill the Kiriko there, right? That's a good example of your mechanical skill, right? You burn the Kiriko down here. You still have 18 ammo, right? You don't reload, which I think is a pretty smart call. You should have Helix the Kiriko. You nearly killed her there, right? One more bullet would have killed her. You hear the Soldier right now on your right, I would note. So I would be like, hey, look, I want to make sure he doesn't climb up on me. Kiriko gets low, and you just gun her down. This is not an easy kill. Even I would say in high masters, I do not think this is an easy kill. Oh, actually, she is going in a straight line, but right now, you hear the Soldier. This audio cue you have to pick up on and get ready to duel the Soldier. Are you paying attention? You are not. You're very lucky this wall goes up because I think this wall actually helps save your life because you're not taking any damage pressure and it distracts you, or rather it causes you to not look at center anymore. Ugh! Look how long it is before you start reacting to the Soldier. So right now you should be reacting to this. See? You see how long it is? It forces your mercy back completely. And because you are just way better, you just gun him down. Despite the fact that he has cover, right? You can't helix him here even. You just gun him down. Anyway, you should hear the Zarya coming here. Audio cues, right? Tanks have big, loud footsteps. Also somewhat distinctive footsteps. You should have known the tank was there and immediately left. Because you don't want to fight the Zarya, right? You don't want none of that. Just leave. Now there's 3-4 people here. You're just compelled to try to fight all of them at the same time. Zero fear. Honestly, you should just play tank. Because you should play a mechanically intense tank like Junker Queen, or I think even Orisa honestly would be good for your style. Sigma, etc., where you could just play your own tempo instead of having to deal with this as a DPS where you're like, oh god, there's a tank in my face, what do? I just die because my game sense is bad. This is such an easy death. This is a good example where I think a gold level player would be like, hey, I hear a Zarya here. Oh look, there's a Zarya. What am I doing? They would have never gone up that ramp. It's just such a weird spot for people to go after you already saw they took high ground, right? You know they have high ground right now. The Zarya's full charge. You have point control. Just go over here and play this side. And you're great. You don't need to go up the ramp. You're forcing, this is an unforced error. You're forcing a fight that doesn't need to happen right now because your team has the point. And meanwhile, your Zarya's what the heck is the Soldier doing? Right? Your team has full control of the point right now and you're just running off suiciding. Alright, great, kill. Lost that a little bit, but I understand it. It happens. Right, still gunning people down. Again, you generally do not want to play with your tank because then you all get spammed together. Good job not shooting the Zarya. Reload. You forget to reload again. That's happened to you a couple times now. You're nearly killing the Kiriko despite being mercy pocketed. Alright, grab gets popped. Reload. Okay, you dodge. Yep, good call. Yep, you have to kill this right now. You recognize that's a good call, right? Recognizing, look, she's out of position. Kill the Mei, and you rotate. I think this is a very good call, killing her, not forcing, trying to get through this choke, but also going to the side. I think this is a very good play. Right? This is like when you're carrying, right? You kill the Kiriko, right? You kill the Zarya, you force the Mercy back on the Kiriko initially. Right? Great kill on the soldier. You don't need high ground right now, by the way, because like the fight here, and this is another good example where like I don't think you have the game sense of someone who's played the game more. You should know the next phase of the fight is going to happen here, not here. But I saw you rotating up top because you're probably thinking like city center, where the next fight will probably be on point / the choke. But that's not the way this map works. The next fight is actually going to happen out here, especially since your Zarya's out here. Your Zarya's definitely not expecting you to abandon her out here. See, now you're slow coming in, which means now you're slow to apply damage. And now, if you were there sooner, the Winston would be dead right now, instead of on top of you. But he dies anyway, great, we'll take it. Mercy low. This is all fine. Yep, be careful, don't want to get killed by the Mei. Just chilling. Yep, this is all pretty regular. Winston goes in left side, excellent. So I want to stay away from the Winston. Can I kill the backline? So I want to maintain this angle, not try to shoot the Winston. I want to maintain this angle. Yep, worked the Mei down, excellent, great. You force block out early, that's great. Good opportunity to think about Visor soon. I don't know if you know if Bubble's up or not. You see the Winston, so you rotate. I think this is a good call because the Winston's been diving you all game. He dives you, correct. You pop Visor here. I understand this. I think this is a reasonable play, but I think their main issue is that you don't want to be this close to the enemy. But I think because of the positioning, I think this is kind of forced upon you. I think this is, grand scheme of things, you're going to lose this fight, but I think it's actually okay. So you're just kind of holding that trigger without people being on your screen. But the soldier kills you on the side. Even if you kill him, you're not going to win this because soldier killed 3. I think, honestly, like that death felt perfectly reasonable to me. Like, you were playing the position you were. I think if you were up sooner, maybe things have changed. But I think you were playing reasonably. You got forced into a reasonable spot. You made reasonable decisions. You still died. I think that's okay. Honestly, like that's like the only death in this whole game where I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, this is fine. We're trying to work the Winston down. Your Kiriko dies, unfortunate, so now you got to reset again. We've grabbed for some reason. Grab is whiffed. Working the right side, this is the right call. You gotta be careful here. Yep, you're starting to dodge. It's good. Get the Mega. I think that you're a little too aggressive here without any supports. I think you gotta hear the fact that the Winston's on your team, and you gotta slow here. Right? To be fair, your Moira is with you, and she stopped healing, which is unfortunate. I think a better Moira would have kept you alive here. But it's okay. Still plenty of time. But the issue is when you make more mistakes, you get into a position where you're going to have to rely on luck to win. Wall goes off. Fine. Yep. Take this door. Yep. Well, I mean, just burning people down. I would be careful about getting walled off here. You don't have to worry about any other ultimates because you've just seen them all. Winston jumps into you. Yep. Just rotate out. That's fine. Oh, actually, Winston's here with no bubble. Actually, once I realized he has no bubble. So, right here. Yo, I don't think you knew that he has no bubble. Oh, yeah, you see it now. So now I see he has no bubble. Oh, yeah. I mean, I fight this. 100% I fight this. Like, at this point, no problem. Because he has no bubble right now. I have Helix coming up, and I'm in a heal station already. I 100% fight this, and I kill him. This Winston has made a mistake. And I think he realizes it, but too late. Yeah, I think you could have killed the Winston by now. That's something you gotta track. Is like, does he have bubble? Okay, he has bubble. I try to burn him down there. You don't need to be the one touching the point here. Like, you can see your Moira and Zarya's already on point. You don't need to touch. As long as anybody touches in the last 3%, you're gonna go into overtime anyway. So everything you do here is a waste of time because you're focusing on touching the point instead of getting kills. As a tank, I don't need you to get kills here. Or rather, I don't need you to touch the point. I need you to get kills. Focus here. Work down the soldier from cover. Right after he's taking cover, then you go onto the point if you need to, or kill the Winston in the back, or any number of things. Now you have to focus the soldier down. You have to focus the soldier down. Yeah. I mean, I think you could have played this a little better, but honestly, it's like, at this point, their ultimates are just ready. Like they have better ult economy than you do, and I think that you're leaving too much to chance, right? Trying to force this at this stage of the game to try to win this way. I think that you had so many opportunities to play better over the course of this game that you never should have been in this situation to be vulnerable to a loss right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. In summary, number one, your aim is just way better than your rank, man. Like this shouldn't be that hard to climb. Number two, be less aggressive. Like, just let your team, like your tank in particular, create some space. Find off angles. Understand what are the fights that I can safely take, and what are the fights I can't safely tank. If the enemy tank is exclusively chasing me down, as they are for a lot of this game, just kite them. As soldier, just run away from them and waste their time, and you can win games by doing no damage but taking their tank out of the game. DPS or tanks are worth more than support, so if you can trade for the tank in terms of time or your lives, totally worth it. So don't worry about like the tank chasing you and you wasting your time. Like it's fine. If the tank's gonna waste their time chasing me, that's fine. So yeah, take off angles, take high ground, stay away from tanks as a general rule. Really, really, really stay away from tanks. Super, super, super important. But also just the general game sense of like the audio cues, awareness, like when to be fighting, where to be fighting. Like some of that stuff feels like inexperience to me, and I think that stuff just gets better with more time. But in general, I would say you just need to drop the level of hyper aggressiveness. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.